Hello once again, people. Welcome to yet another episode of the QC edit-based, the QC exploration-based project. This time around, we're going to be checking out yet another, broken one, but the big thing about this one is that it actually is legitimately broken. See, there's this person called Shift who made some QC mods, but, when he wrote the comment line, he wrote it like it was code. And so what ended up happening was, well, the code ended up breaking. Basically, any of, like, the code that was in there ended up, like, not working at all. And, like, ended up crashing because of the comment line not being commented out. So, yeah, basically, that credit line at the beginning of the document ended up totally ruining the file and made it so that way the mod wouldn't work at all. So yeah, not the biggest of things to really change around, but it is a slight modification to get it to work properly. Yeah, I don't really consider much with it. It's, just a comment line. So therefore, why we're kind of checking it out or whatnot, because, yeah, it's still pretty much there. It's just not fully there, because you did have to change that one comment line in order to get it to work. Anyway, let's load this thing up. Well, actually, I forgot to read the README, didn't I? Yeah, I forgot to read the README. That could be bad. I want to read READMEs. So yeah, this is, by Shift, as I said. This is Soldier. This mod makes the shotgun-wielding grunts throw a grenade sometimes. Some of the shotgun-using grunts now use the super shotgun. Some of the grunts now use the nailgun instead of a shotgun. So yeah, lots of different things. Grunts can either use double-barreled shotguns or nailguns. And they also may randomly decide just to throw a grenade. So needless to say, lots more pain, because grunts with nailguns can whittle down your health, and grunts with double-barreled shotguns can cause a lot more pain in that initial shot. So, yeah, lots of fun. Anyway, ignore this if you don't understand it, but if you want to get the multi-skin soldier feature supported by this mod, you're going to need to get the soldier.mdl file, or a soldier MDL file with multiple skins, in order for it to really work. Change the total in the self-skin.random line to reflect the total number of skins in the MDL. Anyway, yeah, that's basically meaning, whatever, the random skins you would want to, replace a grunt with. We kind of saw something like that in one of these modifications. I forget exactly which one it was, but there was one whereby it replaced, the grunt. It was some larger one which you couldn't edit, the code, but it basically allowed, the grunt to, be varied entirely with, multi-skin. And I think it was made by Shift. I think it was Shift's mod. So that wouldn't surprise me at all, whatnot. But yeah, basically, it's, it just allows you, the ability to, have, them shooting all these different guns. Yeah, Multimod is what it was. So yeah, Multimod had, certain grunt skins that were, being used. It basically just was multi-skin, but it was, with the grunt. So yeah, really not the most exciting of features. It really didn't fit. It didn't really, make much sense. So yeah, the multi-skin feature, we're not going to really check out. We kind of already saw it, and like I said, I'm not a big fan of it anyway. So we're going to check out mostly just the grunts have a different weaponry. The double-barreled shotgun, the nailgun, and the grenade launcher. Of those, the nailgun doesn't make much sense because the nailgun requires nails and the grunt still drops, shotgun shells. So that doesn't make much sense in the great lore of things. It's exciting, but at the same time, doesn't make much sense. And I do want things to kind of make sense in my modifications still. So, yeah. I will add the double-barreled shotgun one, though, to the server, because that definitely is a nice little addition and whatnot. Randomizes grunts, makes it a little bit random, the gameplay. And, having some grunts that shoot the double-barreled shotgun should just be a little bit more interesting and dangerous. As for the grunt shooting grenade feature, I was thinking about that one. Though it doesn't sound logical to have it perhaps because they don't drop grenades. It's one grenade that they can toss at random. So needless to say, it's not something that might or might not be on them, as opposed to imply that it's always on them and they're just constantly spamming you with it. So needless to say, it feels a bit different, and that's why I'll still like include that one. This one's going to just shoot the regular shotgun. What? Oh, there we are! Look, a grenade! So you see, he just shot a grenade. So here we are. There's the grenade feature of the Grunt. As you see, he just randomly shot it. All death messages are of course the same because it's cosmic from the same entity. Oh god, it's a Nailgun! Nailgun ones can be pretty lethal, but as you see, he just shoots fast. Ready to go. And there we are, a Nailgun went down. Now there's still a double-barreled shotgun type. I thought it was commented out based on how the Reeby kind of spells out, but it really isn't. So we just need to find one with the double-barreled shotgun. As you can see, I've kind of like tested this stuff out in advance because I need to get it all working. There we are, double-barreled shotgun. He just killed me. As you see, it's totally random when each map loads. So we died and reloaded the game. And this time around, the first Grunt has the Nailgun. So yeah, it's totally random. Every single game's different. You don't know what exactly they will have. You just have to kind of be ready for whatever. Seems like they really don't like giving me the double-barreled shotgun for some reason. Except for this guy. But as you see, just some variation to the whole thing. There's a pump action shotguns. Anyway, yeah, really nothing really spectacular, just some grunts shooting with different guns or whatnot. Like I said, not the most grandiose thing in the world, not really the most evolved or lengthier mods. It's one little feature as opposed to like a giant cluster. But yeah, it does allow for some different variations, some different excitement, and for a change, it actually focuses on the combat with like opponents and actually making things harder for a change. As most of these things just kind of nerf everything and makes it a lot easier. So, seeing something like this is definitely welcoming, even if the code was broken in the first place, and that kind of stinks. But at least it's easy enough to fix, we got it working, and now it can be included on the server, because really the code itself is working. It's just the comment line, and I just won't bother including the comment line. I have to kind of like move over everything manually anyway, so it's really not the biggest of concerns at all. Anyway, with that in mind, thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure as usual, and I shall see you all next time.